Hi, I'm Brandon Hassan with Yahoo on the Road, and I'm live here with
Samir. Hello.
Oh, dang, double mics. I'm Francois.
with Young the Giant, and we are going to be doing some interviewing stuff today, figuring out what makes these guys tick, how they work, stuff like that. So first question, how'd you guys form as a band?
Well, I guess, we kind of were all involved in like the music scene in high school, and there really wasn't a ton to do in Irvine, California, which is where we're all from. So we sort of gravitated towards that, and through different sort of permutations and just lineups and stuff, we kind of ended up with this one. And we were just mostly doing it as a hobby as we kind of all entered like college. And then there sort of came this tipping point where we just realized if we wanted to do this seriously, we needed to take some time off and actually give it, a real shot. So that was back in 2009, and we've been dropouts ever since.
Oh, wow. What was your writing process for Mind Over Matter? I know like that album was definitely pretty different direction than the first one. And like, what do you think like provoked you to like evolve your music? Would you say like it's the musician who evolves it, or the music industry, or like kind of your fan base or society?
I wouldn't say the music industry, for sure. I think it's a combination. Whenever you're writing music and you realize that you have an audience, there's some social responsibility that you have to connect with them. But for the most part, we want to keep it, I think, 75% for us, and 25% for trying to make a connection with people. And I think the fact that it is a big part of us makes that even more, I guess, something that everyone can commonly understand. Mind Over Matter was, this song itself was kind of the tipping point for us for the whole record, and it was just a completely different shift for us. We got in the studio, normally go in there and do a bunch of live recording, and we tried a bunch of different ways of getting in there. But this song was like completely done separately. We like layered everything, and it was completely democratic in a very strange and weird and awesome way, and kind of prompted everything else for us.
That's awesome. I guess, okay, if you could tour with another band, who would it be, and where would you go?
Let's see, if we could tour with any band, living or dead, or currently making music?
Why not? Living or dead?
In the future, band in the future.
Even a band that doesn't exist, I guess.
Okay, well, if we're allowed to do dead, I think it'd be really cool to open for Bach, because I hear his shows were kind of, off the chain for
Bach
back in the day.
Sebastian Bach?
As in, no. Yeah. Johann, not Sebastian, not like a guitar player.
Right.
Because that'd be pretty cool, I think. And he's like, just to have the opportunity to see a genius like that at work, and just get really like debauched with everyone. And awesome.
Wear wigs.
Wear wigs?
Yeah.
Some little curls?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.